Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Whoa. Landing an account this big will totally change my landscaping business. It's going to mean hiring more guys and more equipment and new trucks for the new guys to drive the new equipment in. I don't know if I'm ready.
You can do this, and Ford Pro FinSimple can help. Our experts are ready to make growing pains less painful for your business with flexible financing solutions that meet the needs of your business today when you need them. Get started at fordpro.com/financing.
This is Optimal Work Daily episode 1398, The Gentle Art of Hacking Your Productivity by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. And I'm Dan, I am your host of the show, and we're going to jump right into our post now as we hear from one of our regular authors, Dr. Jenny, and optimize your life. The Gentle Art of Hacking Your Productivity by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. Hacking. It's a strange term, and it's enjoyed a number of different meanings over the years. As an asthmatic child growing up in the UK, it wasn't unusual to experience several bouts of bronchitis accompanied by a nasty hacking cough over the course of the winter. On Sundays, we would often enjoy a nice roast dinner with all the trimmings, but only my father was allowed to cut the meat because he disliked anyone else hacking at the joint. Here, hacking was something people did and made a mess of things. In the equestrian world, hacking meant going from one place to another on your horse. The saying, "I can't hack this anymore," meant you had reached your absolute limit, describing the level of exhaustion and frustration experienced from feeling overworked, out of your depth, or having to continually deal with difficult people. Today, hacking includes the mischievous computer hacker, or how we can hack a particular way of thinking or behaving to get a better outcome. Let's look at a couple of ways you can hack your productivity that doesn't desecrate the lamb roast. Number 1, ask why. Why are you undertaking this task? Is it relevant, important, or just a quick tick off the to-do list? We've become very good at creating work for ourselves through lack of filtering. That horrible feeling of overwhelm when you've got too much to do and too little time elevates stress levels and effectively reduces access to your pre-frontal cortex, the part of your brain used for conscious thought, planning, organizing, and regulating emotion. While we know it helps to prioritize our tasks, paradoxically, our ability to do this shrinks as the number of tasks waiting to be done increases, heightening our inefficiency. Just like decluttering your cupboards, emptying out those drawers of stuff that you don't really need frees you up to allocate the time required for what really matters. 2, stay right here. We think all day long, and when not actively focused, our mind likes to disappear on a little mind wander. Sometimes we're thinking about the plans we have for our future. Sometimes we're thinking about what's happened in the past. It's been estimated we spend 47% of our awake time at a place other than in the present moment, meaning we're not actively engaged with the task at hand. This is where undertaking a daily meditation practice of 10 to 15 minutes can help keep you focused, less stressed, and more productive. 3, cancel bad feedback. Performance reviews have taken a bit of a hammering recently, and with good reason, as they were often linked to a significant drop in productivity and performance, because those very words, "Can I give you some feedback?" creates an enormous threat response in the brain. But here's the thing, we like feedback when it is delivered in the right way, so ask for it. Research by Gallup and others has found that weekly feedback that is self-initiated leads to higher engagement, helps us to quickly work out what isn't working so well, and find a solution. Little and often is the way too. 4, the 2-letter word to use more often. No. I was in a gift store recently that was selling bright red no buttons. In fact, I think I might go back and get one. Because we're not always very good at saying no, we can end up taking on more than we're truly capable of delivering. So next time someone asks you to stay back late or to take on extra work, instead of automatically saying yes because you don't wish to offend or appear self-centered, check in with yourself first. Will this extra work make it harder for you to fulfill your other duties? Does it mean you'll be late getting other work to your colleagues who are depending on and waiting for your input? Is this going to cost you too much time and energy that you simply don't have right now? If yes, Say no and offer to help out another time. 5. Get out of the office. Overthinking fatigues brains quickly. Getting out of the office for a short 15 to 30-minute break, at least once a day, provides the brain with the pit stop it needs to refresh and re-energize. Choose to go for a walk, go to a cafe for lunch, or meet up with a colleague. Taking time out for unfocused work allows your subconscious to get on with all that background work needed to solve those tricky problems, create more insight, and preserve your cognitive stamina. And 6. Go home on time. While there will always be those times where you have to stay late for a particular job, working too hard for too many hours leads to a productivity nosedive, especially if you're working more than 48 hours a week. Time spent elsewhere, especially when with family and friends, is essential to cognitive health and well-being, elevates mood, and boosts performance. You just listened to the post titled The Gentle Art of Hacking Your Productivity by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Do you ever find yourself getting caught up in comparison, seeing the successes of others and wishing your life looked the same? If so, then you know how difficult it can be to manage these feelings. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. And therapy is for everyone. Even if you haven't experienced major trauma, it's a great place to learn positive coping skills, boundary setting, and personal empowerment, which can have an amazing impact on both your personal and professional life. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/workdaily today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/workdaily.
This episode is brought to you by La Quinta by Wyndham. Your work can take you all over the place, like Texas. You've never been, but it's going to be great because you're staying at La Quinta by Wyndham. Their free Bright Side breakfast will give you energy for the day ahead. And after, you can unwind using their free high-speed Wi-Fi. Tonight, La Quinta. Tomorrow, you shine. Book your stay today at lq.com.
And as always, I want to thank Dr. Jenny for providing us with a great post. As a keynote speaker, she has presented to and worked with thousands of people to empower them to cultivate their own thriving mind. What gets her out of bed in the morning is the opportunity to impact someone else's world, seeing that spark of insight in their eyes when they see what they can do for themselves. As a voracious reader and prolific writer, she continues to indulge her curiosity and has just published her 4th book, which is titled Thriving Mind: How to Cultivate a Good Life. And as a board-certified lifestyle medicine physician and best-selling author, her vision is to enable everyone to be a happy, thriving human. And her site is definitely worth your time. Check it out. She's got a lot to offer there. Simply come by drjennybrockis.com. That's drjennybrockis for a lot more. That is going to wrap up our Monday edition of OWD. Hope you enjoyed it and that you'll be back here with me tomorrow for the Tuesday show, where your optimal life awaits.